Oh, oh, perfect. All right. Today, I'll be here talking about how to just be well at art. So, you're here just thinking about like if you're always interested on just being an artist, your work being known, or having any of your just work go out there on social media, and then people take inspiration out of it. Today, I'm here to help you out for that sort of thing. Here's like a quick and easy step-by-step guides from some things to other things. They'll be quite, some of them will sound quite the same, but they're all kind of different at the same time. I'm here to help out with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. The one main issue that I think people suffer from a lot of artist sort of things is that we always get into art block, or we can never just picture something off of our own mind. We always get into art blocks because we either we procrastinate, or we just go into other sort of things, thoughts, problems, life problems, relationship problems, anything like that. I'm not going to get too much into that sort of information, but we all been there and have dealt with that. It's not one nice thing to do. So picture yourself this: you're doing well on art, but then you got into an art block and you're starting all the way back from step one. Back to step one, we can go ahead and get started with it. Step one on how to be a good artist here. Not good artist, just be an artist at this point. You need to have a goal. Having a goal is basically climbing up a mountain, and reaching that goal is basically achieving that mountain. But you always need to have a goal. Have um, why have a goal is basically just telling yourself, why do I need to keep waking up every time whenever I could just go to sleep every day. No, you always need to have a goal. Just like how you're having a goal on going to work, having a goal on making money, having a goal on seeing your family, and having a goal on just, making yourself a better person, making yourself feel loved, making yourself feel adored and appreciated at the same time. But you also want to make the goal, realistic, which moves us on to step two. You don't want to make the goal be all the way out there. You want to start small as an artist. You want to start small, saying, I want to just draw a better circle. Then go ahead. Go ahead. Just draw a circle, and then you'll get there. But then again, you don't want to go off into like, I want to draw like a big statue, or I want to draw one of the most detailed human. It just doesn't work that way. It could work that way if you keep practicing little by little, but those are little small goals that you need to make as well. If you make little small goals, then you can go ahead and achieve the big ones. So that's why I'm making it just like a realistic sort of goal at first, and then you can go ahead and reach the bigger understandings. But then we reach into step three, which is just not overworking. Look, I care about you as a person. You should care yourself as a person too. You don't want to overwork. Overworking a lot, it's not nice. Trust me. You burn off a lot of steam. You're basically going back to art block. If you go to overworking yourself too much, you'll even get a headache, or you'll seem stressed out. Don't do that. It's not healthy for you. I would recommend having a schedule, or even just like have time for yourself, like free time. Listen to music while you're drawing. Watch videos while you're drawing. It doesn't matter if you're getting distracted, as long as you're getting a sketch down. You'd at least do not want to overwork, get stressed about it, and then just give up on it. That's the third step. For the fourth step is, don't be afraid to use references. There are many animators out there that have used references, and there has been many artists out there that's also used references. References about hands, references about your face, body, you know, scenery all there. You could even use references off of shows, your own living, or even photos that you've taken. The art, no one's gonna judge your art pretty much. But then we get to like step five, which is mistakes. They happen. You don't need to be worked up. No one is perfect here. If you were born and just never made a mistake in your whole entire life, then first of all, that's clearly unbelievable, because there's many people that made mistakes. Smart people, artists, well, artists, artists. My apologies, but artists, smart people, like your own family make mistakes as well. We all work together from it, but you also need to work with yourself with this sort of thing. If you're an artist and you make mistakes, perfectly fine. You can always just go back to drawing again, and then get used to it, and then adjust yourself to it, and then get better and better as we keep progressing through. The sixth step is just to accept art block. Don't accept it at like a long time. Maybe your body just wants a break. Listen to what your body actually wants you to do. Maybe art isn't really your thing. Maybe it's some sort of other sort of art related sort of terms. You're looking to you're looking to basically work yourself too much. If you want to get there, take your time. It's very recommended. Many hours put into one thing can help you out in the long run. But if you put too much day and night effort into it, it's just not going to be beautiful at the end. Which we move to step 7, which is just progression. Take a photo of what you wrote down first. After you taken that photo, just go ahead and just revision it. Go ahead and look back into it as you move forward. Take day 1 photo and then just imagine day 7. You'll see two differences already. After day 7, look at day 30. After day 30, day 40. You know, so on and so forth. Make a pattern for yourself of progression. Listen to people as well. In step 8, you always got to listen. There are critiques. There are people that will be rude. Don't mind them. Just listen to what they say. Do not let them control you. But there are also some helpful artists out there. I keep saying artists. My apologies again. There's also helpful artists out there that can help you understand the mistakes that you're making so you can improve on yourself. People out there are also helping people, They like to lend a helping hand. They tell you, hey, this is here, this is there. This is what you're doing a bit wrong, but you continue off of that. But then you can make it better and less stressful for yourself if you decided to take it like this. Don't take it as a hint as you're a bad artist. You're not a bad artist. You're a good artist. People are just helping you out to get into easier sort of things. Trust me on that one. But then now we get into step 9 is just follow along with what your artwork does. Just don't copy people. Like I said referencing is nice and all that, but like don't copy them. That's like literal plagiarizing pretty much. If you're gonna plagiarize people, then that's not really nice. You can owe up a lot of money if you've plagiarized people. They can sue, they can call you out for it. Doesn't make you much good of an artist if you're just gonna be copying their line work, art to art. You know what I'm saying? It's not very. It's not a nice detail, or it's not a nice like photo to put upon yourself if people are just gonna copy it. And then now we got step 10. Just don't be afraid to share. I understand the feeling of just being anxious and not wanting to show your work to other people, but at the end of the day, we want people to see our work sometimes. We want people to just look upon what we have to show, and we want people to look upon what we have to share with them. If we want to share something beautiful or something amazing, then we will do so. If there's nothing to share, then it's completely understandable. But if you're a person that wants to be like known as an artist, or just wants to be known in general, or just wants to just even gain the popularity, hey, I'm not judging on any sort of thing like that. You do you, but I would always recommend that you share your artwork. There are going to be a lot of kind words and helpful words out there for you. Sure, there will also be a lot of critiques, but those critiques could also be people that haven't even done art. So follow with what your heart and your gut and whatever. Just follow with whatever you got to do, man. But sharing sharing your own artwork is just one of the best sort of like reliefs that you can always do. Sometimes you can show people like how hard you worked for something, but the thought of just drawing or just wanting to paint never hurts anyone. People always tell you that you're born with a talent of like, being an artist. You're really not just born being an artist. You never gain that talent. You got to work for it. Just like how other people work for their things, it's what you got to do. If you're gonna put the enthusiasm and you're gonna put in the hard work for art, go ahead. I cheer that onto you. I'm doing that myself, and I want everyone else that are like that who are artists to continue. And you're gonna put in the hard work for art. Go ahead. I cheer that onto you. I'm doing that myself, and I want everyone else that are like that who are artists to continue on that living and to continue on that hard work, so they can get the appreciation and the gratitude that they need. Also compliments. Hey, compliments are good. So coming into conclusion is just starting. It can never be too late, too early, nor anything. You can just take as many breaks as you want, or you can just start whenever you'd like. Remember, as long as you keep pushing yourself or you just keep going at it, then hey, you'll be able to inspire other people to get into art. Like, even younger folks wants to get into art. They always need an inspiration. You could be that inspiration. Don't forget about that. We are being born as people that we are now, and we can lead other people to where we want to later. So yeah, never forget, you are the person that you are. Be the great guy. Thank you.